Hey everyone. Welcome back. I legitimately don't know what happened there. If you happen to see the exact same title and the exact same thumbnail in your description twice, or in your subscriptions twice, yeah, my StreamYard randomly decided just to combust, or maybe it was my internet, and I didn't notice. I went back and looked at the stream. It paused at 30, like the timer paused at 30, and then it went off. 15 minutes it took me to notice. Almost closer to 20 minutes for me to notice. So, it just, that's what happened. Anyway, I was working. I was very deep in work. Very deep in work. Just vibing along. And I think it might have happened because sometimes if my internet buffs out and then comes back, but I'm not actually physically sitting on the StreamYard, go sit. Go sit down, please, ma'am. Ma'am. You can't just stand in between. Thank you. Taking away our max time, fine. Our intros, but booting Katie out, not on my watch. Yeah, I think it might have been my internet, and then I just didn't have this pulled up as like a screen, so it couldn't like refresh itself or something, and so it just kicked me out. But yeah, because I had my thing here, my scripted here, I was working on something on my Word doc here, and then I moved to my email, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna check to make sure the timer's still running, because sometimes the timer runs out. And it was like, we ran into a problem. So anyway, such is life. We continue, because I was nowhere near done streaming today. So here we are. Welcome back. How are you guys doing? Long time no see. And the timer ran almost the entire time. So like my internet was out for I think 2 minutes. I adjust for 2 minutes. So LOL. Yeah. Girl, get on Restream? Maybe. We'll try it out. Maybe we'll try it out. I'm now more tempted because I pay for StreamYard Premium. And so I was like, oh, like, I'll just use StreamYard still since I have all access to everything. But was just so homophobic of StreamYard. Just trying to help my friends and I do work. See, I'm getting the little like connections unstable thing. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. StreamYard, my internet, everyone is against me when I am desperately just trying to do my work today. Okay. I'm just trying to do work. I'm trying to, have my job. Anyway, welcome back, everyone. We move, as Susan says. And we had a Melissa join us. Hi, on lunch break and watching moving vlogs on YouTube to get inspired for creating my own. I got so excited I coughed. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I love this for you, Melissa. I love moving vlogs. I know they're a pain to make. They look like they're a pain to make, but I do love a moving vlog. Very exciting that you're only 3 days into getting new keys. I'm very excited for you, Melissa. Can't wait. What are you working on? Right now I'm working on some pitches, some secret pitches for my agent. We've been going back and forth on something secretive. Like for realsies a secret. I haven't even really told the troublemakers. They know a little bit more than regular, but yeah, I'm working on those. I've just finished them. Finished this round of editing on these pitches, which is basically pitching for stuff for my next book, post book 2, whilst waiting for book 2. And then I think we're gonna do some writing, actual writing. Not that this isn't writing, but like actual prose writing. After I finally sent off this email, because I was like, oh yeah, perfect. I have 15 minutes to send this email, and then I had to scramble and make a new stream, basically. So that'll be doing sending the email to my agent will be what I do next, and then actually writing. Who is she? And that's what we'll do until I'm tired. I was planning on making this, I think, a 3-hour stream, but who knows now? What time did I start? 10? Anyway, not the point. That's what I'm working on. That's what I'm doing. Crazy. I know. Crazy doing. She's back. She is. Hi, Cameron. Ooh, hit publish on my short story available Friday. Oh my God. Wait, I'm so excited, Susan. Wait. Oh, no. Hold on. Sorry for the jump scare. Also, sorry, really quickly, if you see on the calendar that there's not going to be a troublemaker stream this week, that is inaccurate. I will be holding you accountable. But for this, you get Susan.
Yes.
Yes. Big slay, Susan. I'll save you a Jot approves for Wednesday. Okay. I feel like the whole team's got to be here for Jot approves. Maybe. I don't know. Why is she still borrowing? Oh, Susan, my bad. You don't know me IRL. It's fine. It's fair. I love this. I love this. Ooh, secret's exciting. Oh, it's a secret. Yeah, secrets. It's not like it is, but it isn't. Essentially, I'm writing pitches for what we could try to sell next. That's not like a huge secret. If you read my newsletter, you can maybe figure out a vibe. So, oh no, Melissa. I would ask for your theory here, but I do think I would have a face crack. Oh, I do. I'm now curious as to what your theory was. DM it to me. I love a theory. Also, like, anyway, we must move. Your outage gave me my outage, yeah. Give me a chance to make yogurt with granola and move my clean laundry from the living room to the bedroom. Woo! Big slay, Sayla. Let's go all day. Honestly, might do that. We'll see. Because I am. This is not a secret. I'm recommitting myself to doing. Sorry. Melissa, your message just popped up on my watch. Anyway, I'm recommitting to marketing BC. So tomorrow, I'm trying to get as much of my writing stuff done today so I can get it sent to my agent, and then I can do some really dedicated social media planning time tomorrow, which is why the stream is today, because I was like, I need to focus on writing, and then I can move on to doing, social media content, which is not my favorite thing to do. But I have actually, I think I've gaslit myself into missing it. I've been gaslit myself into missing it because I'm like, oh, I miss posting, and I love posting. I love making the content for y'all. I love making my content. I love putting it on my Instagram, Instagram content specifically. I'm gonna try, okay? Because here's the real tea, y'all. I'm gonna try to post like actual marketing reels with those hook things that you always see people talk about, and like see if it actually makes any difference. But and then my publisher is also hoping for a boost because the US Open is coming up. And if you've read my novel, Backhanded Compliments, the tennis vibe is very much US Open, at least the end of the book. No spoilers. Anyway, theory is all the things, so many things. Ooh, exciting. I'm finishing work in 20, so that means I could use the stream to do some actual work for me. Swoon. Soon, but also swoon. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to be your working girly. I'm here to be your girly to help you do these things. We got 5 minutes of yap left, and then we're doing another 45, okay? We're doing 45 15s today. If that's not up your alley, I'm sorry. Also, I will take let me take this accountability screen down. I know it's triggering, and it's in the light of day, so I feel like I can. And I'm also talking about BC, so I can put my BC background up. Or we could do a little subtle shift. Have a little no. This is strictly for sleepover times. Back to the bright backhanded compliments background. Thank you, Fadina. It will not be YouTube videos. I'm so sorry. YouTube is just like I cannot balance. I'm really struggling to do balance with YouTube and also all the other things that I'm doing. So that's the struggle. That's the, hey, do not eat my, this is not yours. This is yours. He has a pineapple, which was right next to him. That's yours. He was trying to eat this. You cannot have that. You can have this. I bring you a crystal. Or whatever that line is. Hey, that's not your shoe. Hey, I've given you so much attention. Excuse me. There we go. I'm reading a book about tennis. Oh my god. Did I tell you I'm reading BC? Oh. I hope you guys enjoy, but also if you don't tell me. And it's okay if you don't, truly. But yeah, my baby, my darling. Lindsay said the other day that she had reached the spicy scene, and I was like, I can never look at you again. I can never ever look at you again. Oh, scary. Yeah, cinematic and widescreen. Yeah, but that's more of like a chill vibe, which we're here to work. We're here to lock the fuck in. We're here to lock in. I can't go back and find that comment where you said, but because it's a different fucking stream because StreamYard just betrayed me. Anyway, we're not going to talk about it anymore. Mullen says it's perfect for me. I'll use the first one to finish up work and then go on my hot girl walk. Absolute slay. I went, for anyone who's new or joined now, I am Katie in sweats because I went outside. I went outside and did a walk this morning with my mother, which is crazy. Like, it was so humid and so sweaty, even though it wasn't actually that sunny. But the hot girl walk, did it help at all with my anxiety? No. Tia, hi. I've been trying to catch a stream forever. I know. I've also been trying to catch your streams on Blacklisted. It just so happens that when you guys did your streams, I was in England and you guys had them at 7 p.m. Eastern time, which was like much too late for me in Europe time. But I'm hoping you guys will have one soon so I can catch it. I'm missing you guys. Oh my god. It's exactly as I thought it would be from reading your newsletter. Positive. I love that. I'll mention in my newsletter. Newsletter swap. I'm kidding. I said that as if it was like a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I'm just awkward. And promoing makes me feel like I become, I don't know. A walk girl summer. Exactly. It is also a hot girl walk summer it's hot walk girl summer because it's so hot outside. Look, I see the hot girl walk as part of a bigger mental and physical health improvement. Like, maybe it doesn't help with anxiety on the spot, but it makes me sleep better later. And that will help with anxiety overall. I know, Mullen. I know. Here's the thing though. Every single time I go on my walks with my mother, she's like, hey, will you tell me what your pitches are about? And I'm like, no, mother, I'm not telling anyone. Leave me alone. No, it's nice of her to care and be interested. You see my brain break a lot. I did. I had a lovely time. I loved it. Yes, sweaty girl summer. I really enjoyed. I had a great time. Had a great time being somewhere else outside of America. But we have no time to speak of it because it's time for another spring, which, we've been speaking about hot girl summer. We're going to try to bring some wintry vibes because I love winter instead. Myself with music, or it's not helping at all. I know, but I do enjoy walking and talking with her. We talk about other things, but she's been recently really trying to know what my pitches are. I'm like, no. Doesn't help day up, but it really helps after like a week or two. It's doing it for a week. That kills me. Oh, I hate it. I don't even take Edgar. Oh my god. I don't take my dogs either. They're too crazy. And also it's a little too hot for them. Mom, I'm ready to spoon it. Yeah, no. That's the thing. She absolutely, she reads so much romance. She did read BC. She's read almost every version of BC except for, yeah, no, she's read one version of BC. When I was querying, because I was like, I need a temperature check, because she is that reader who just reads. She is not a writer, she's just a reader. But anyway, yeah. You know what? You're so right. And usually when I'm like, listen, it's a secret, she kind of backs off. But she asks me every day. So is it backing off? She backs off for 24 hours and then she says. But also, this is so fair. Jessica says, I need to go for walks again, work out my shoulders. I stopped PT and completely dropped the ball. You can do it, Jessica. Although it's hot where you live. Listen, Steve's not here. So there's no lines to share. If I get any writing done, maybe I'll share a redacted line. Maybe. You should make an absolutely ridiculous plot summaries and pitch them to her and see her reaction. That would require me to come up with ridiculous plot summaries. Anyway, she's very excited for it. She loves it. Book grandkids. I know. Yeah. We don't have time to get into it, but it's very sweet of her. But I'm also like, let me have my peace, mother. Let me have my secrets. You can do it, Jessica. Do you have a walking treadmill? Get that walking treadmill out. Okay. We're gonna do, what is it, 43 minutes? Because I yap too much, but we're still doing basically a 45. Just a 43. Actually, it's 42 now. This always happens. I'm just a couple minutes off. Why are you smacking your brother? That's really rude of you, actually. He just wants to play with you. And now you're gonna sit on it. Great. This is usually what I do. I'm usually like, what are you reading? Tell me your book. Tell me the books you're reading. And she does. But today I put myself in the wrong corner because she asked me a question about Wallace's book. And so I was talking about Wallace's book. And then she was like, well, tell me about your book. So she's a sneaky one. She is so sneaky. But anyway, we're going to try to get our inner winner also spicy, because I call this the orgasm timer. Anyway, 40-ish minutes. Good luck, everyone. All right, everyone. That is the end of our. Is that our third sprint? I think that was our third one. Let me just pull up another one so I don't have to fumble around like an absolute amateur. When our next sprint comes up, which is in 14 minutes, everyone. We are cracking the whip today. Let's do this one. This one's cute. Just gonna quickly set this up. Let me know what you did during that sprint, how you did, and yes. Let's see. We did lose a Miley. Goodbye, Miley. Hope you have a fun time going wherever you're going. I don't think you're here anymore, but Illy. Yeah, book grandkids is funny. Susan says, I ran out of admin tasks. I guess I have to open my whip now. Did you, Susan? You gotta open that whip. That was, we're not gonna acknowledge that. Hi, Gwenna. Looks like not quite the first sprint. We had a slight technical difficulty earlier, but first sprint of this stream for sure. I think we might do two more, and then I could maybe be convinced. We'll see. We're playing it by ear. We're doing at least one more. I've finished that sprint, like feeling like we can do another one, feeling good enough to do another one. I still have the Doggaroos with me right now, so they usually once they leave, I'm like ready to clock out. But yeah, we're doing at least one more, maybe two, maybe three. Who knows? We're just playing it by ear. Literally, we're just vibing. And if you want two more other sprints, there's another one that looks identical to this because this is take two. Anyway, glad you're here. Oh my God, I came back just now as it ended. Walk complete. Big slay, Malin. And now you're ready to do some work. Or just relax. Yeah. Grayson is sending some emails. Susan got 443 words in gold mine. Slay. I'm so happy. I love that. Third sprint. YouTube lied to me about how long the stream had been going. Had to refresh to get an accurate timestamp. Yeah, it was StreamYard that betrayed me. But it's okay, Gwenna. It's okay. Yeah. Basically, I don't know how to combine. I wish I could merge live streams. If I could merge this live stream with the other live stream, that'd be better. But I don't know how to do that. So, Grayson says, also exciting development. Me and my friend looked at a new apartment today, and we're gonna apply. Yes. Big slay. Hold on, let me. Once again, apologies for the jump scare. Oh, hell yeah! Big slay, Grayson. I love that for you. We love that. Sayla says, I wasted time. I wanted to put up laundry and move my office furniture around, but both made my dog nervous, so I didn't either. Just scrolled. Hopefully you watched some content that was not complete brain rot and wasn't too upsetting. That's all I can say. Sometimes you just need that like brain vibe stopping thing. Yep, that's me today. We're doing work. Jessica got 142 words. I made myself some hard-boiled eggs and hot cocoa. It's hot outside, but I wanted it. Leave me alone. Hey, I feel that. Not so much the hot chocolate, but I do love a hard-boiled egg. I think I'm going to have buffalo chicken dip, which is both spicy and also temperature hot, so I get it. Just the vibe. Two more is good. I'll try to make it happen for you, Gwenna. Sounds so good. It's 110 degrees outside, but I'd like to be 110 degrees inside my belly. There you go. Hello, Miss Madison. How are you today? Welcome to the stream. Oh, hello, bunny. I said hello, and the dogs want to say hello too. I would put up dog cam, but my room's really messy. What did you just knock off? You can't eat that. That's a charger. You and your crazy tail wags, your wiggle waggles. I do. I do like to make buffalo chicken dip, and it's already made, so I just have to heat it up and then just stuff it in my face at some point. I'm just on my lunch break at work. Guess I'm writing now. Yeah. Joke's on you. You shouldn't open up straight. Or you could just relax. I'm setting up. I've set an account with Kit for newsletter stuff. Oh, I don't think I've ever heard of Kit. Maybe I'll do the landing page next. I'm very curious about this, Melon. Are you making a video? Are you making a video about this? Because I would love to watch with my eyeballs. She may not make YouTube videos, but she's watching. She's lurking. She's in your walls. Nobody say folds. If you say folds, I'm kicking you out. She will also let you cook. Also a beef based meal for her, where she tells you she doesn't like beef. Look, I'll eat it. It's just not my favorite. And I also like hamburgers. So it's not like a full dislike of beef everywhere, okay? But look, listen. I'm not that picky of an eater, okay? How does one make buffalo chicken dip? Oh my gosh, Grayson. Let me put you on there. It's super easy. It's my favorite meal to make. It is cream cheese. If you're lactose though, don't recommend because there's a lot of cheese in it. It's cream cheese, mozzarella, and cheddar. 3 cans of just canned chicken. I just use the canned chicken. You could also get like a rotisserie chicken from like the store and just like, obviously no bones, but mishmash it up and pop it in there. But I use canned chicken, and then buffalo sauce and ranch, and you just throw all the ingredients in into a bowl. I have a very specific casserole dish that I use, and it's delicious. It's delicious. I don't have exact measurements except for 3 cans of chicken and 1 thing of cream cheese, and then just your heart's content on other things. But the ratio is usually I do a little less cheese because I don't want it too cheesy, but I just want a little bit of cheese. So like a handful of mozzarella, a handful of cheddar, sharp cheddar, and then usually I try to do 1-to-1 of ranch and buffalo. What? You can't have buffalo dip. You eat chicken. I gave you chicken to taste test the other day. Don't look at me like that. And depends on if you prefer it hotter, obviously do more hot sauce. If you prefer it cooler or like not as hot, you can do more ranch. Also, I always use Frank's hot sauce because I think it tastes the best. But if you want to use Cholula or something else, a variety, I'm not going to be the police. Yeah, if you mean like spicy hot, yes. If you mean it like hot, yeah. And then it goes in the oven for 30 minutes at 350. Mileage may vary on that, depends. Our old oven, it was 45 minutes at 450 because our old oven was about 100 degrees too cool. But in our new oven, it's 30 minutes at 350. Take it out, eat it. I usually put blue cheese on top of mine. No one else in my family likes blue cheese, so I just leave that out of the normal making of it. And then you use tortilla chips or celery. My mom eats with celery. Anyway, there you go. Cooking channel opened. Yeah, totally your fault, Madison. How crazy that you could think that you could open up YouTube. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, I wasn't going to because I just want to play it out, figure it out myself, but maybe after it's set up, make a how-to. Here's what I did type of video. I love that. Yeah, that's, I think, who is calling me? My mother. Oh, please. It's probably to get rid of or to send the dogs down for their dinner. Apologies. It was in fact dog dinner time. But I would love this type of video. As a girl with IBS, I get it. Hamburgers digest differently from beef in other forms. I don't know science. I just know my guts. I agree. I also just think the texture of like hamburger, like vibistically, is different than others. Yeah, recipe time with Katie. Katie Ann Treats, exactly. Katie and Wallace stand-up cooking channel when? Should we get her to? Should we get her to revive that channel? Hello, Bombastus. How are you doing? I'm actually very delighted to catch a stream, and I did promise Zainab and Lynn I'd actually start running again. So please, may I have a rat? You may in 4 minutes. Yeah, we're doing the 1545s that Wallace coined. I don't actually know if she coined, but yeah, doing a 45-minute timer. I already have it pulled up even, so exactly at the 15 we'll be sprinting. It's like cooking with classics on Kate's channel when she's cooking and all baking. Exactly. You could live stream making buffalo chicken dip. I'd watch. It'd be a very short live stream. That's the beauty of buffalo chicken dip. It takes approximately 7 minutes to gather up and put in the oven. Like, it's so quick, so quickly to get up and running, which is why I love it, because I hate things that take forever to cook. And this is like a casserole vibe. I'm now also hungry, but doing one more sprint before I'm gonna have my dinner or my lunch, because I had a protein shake. So I'm not actually hungry, but like I am. You're famous. Some TikTok for the Frito went down you go on mute. It was literally nothing interesting said. It was just my mother being like, "It's time for the dog's dinner." So I could have honestly left it unmuted, but my mother isn't on the internet. So for her privacy and respect, I mute myself. Definitely ground beef, girly. Shredded beef or any shredded meat is a textural nightmare for me. Yeah, I love a ground beef. I'm fine with ground beef. Ooh, should I make A, orzo with boursin cheese and tomatoes and lemon slices, or B, pasta with homemade garlic and tomato sauce? Ooh. I feel I think my vote is going to be for the pasta with homemade garlic and tomato sauce. Unless you have to make the homemade sauce. Is the homemade sauce already made? Oh, wow. Okay. I'm just being fully outweighed here. Wow. Everyone's choosing A. So fuck my drag. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. A sounded also really good. A does sound really good. They do sound both delicious. So funny. Okay, now I'm hungry. Could either make ramen or run out and get a burger. There you go. There you go. Oh, I also love ramen. I think I ate my last ramen. I love the A answers because it goes in the oven. I'll do that. There you go. I'm always here for an oven thing that just throw it all together, shove it in the oven, forget about it for 30 minutes, and then boom, you have a whole fucking meal. It's iconic. And most of the meals that I know how to make are that. Like my feta pasta, also that. So, well, this was a lovely lunch chat. I'll probably be having A this week also with fresh grape tomatoes from the garden. Oh, incredible. I love a fresh tomato. That was one thing I was really happy to have a lot of in England. They're not as good as Spanish tomatoes, but they were fresher than the ones we tend to get here in the US, unless it's a garden fresh tomato, which we don't have any of them because Bunny is an absolute nightmare menace woman who will get into the garden and eat all the stuff. So here we go. We have our 45-minute timer. Make it big for everybody. And there we go. Good luck, everyone. Madison, get to writing. right. That was the end of our sprint. Let me know how you guys did. So sorry. This chair is still unbearably squeaky. I haven't fixed it. So just try not to aggressively move too much. My lips are so chapped today, but too lazy to get up and actually get a real. Although this is lip oil, so it should be fine. But pop that on for a bit of color because I feel like I look. Yeah, she's never gonna fix it. She's gonna think about it every single time she hears it go off, but she's not gonna do that. During that sprint, I did some character work. I have that thing that's happening to me, and this happens to me quite often, and I just need to buck up and get over it. Is when I've been thinking about something for a really long time, not even a really long time, when I've been soaked in something, for a while, which I have been. I've been hyper focused on something for not even 2 weeks, a couple of weeks anyway. I go to write it, and I get afraid. Why do I get afraid of writing? I'm like, oh my God, a blank page. I've never seen her before. So stupid. Anyway, so instead I spent that sprint on Pinterest, pulling the vibes for some of the dynamics of some of the romance couples that I've been working on, and putting them into a little collage, to just A, to procrastinate, B, also to give to my agent at some point and be like, here are also the vibes for each dynamic. Because I'm more of a character person, and obviously the pitches are more focused on plot, and I'm not really a plot writer, but we pushed through, we did it. So anyway, it was fun. And I just was, still percolating the thoughts, while also gathering inspiration. So let's see how y'all did for that one. Sayla says, oh, I stepped outside. It's freaking hot. This was a mistake. Melting emoji. I hope you survived. Please call in if you're all good. Mullen says dinner is on the oven with 30 minutes to spare, so I can be productive. Woo! We'll see in a couple of minutes when I get back down to there. If you were. When she rejects a marriage proposal from the actual best man in the book. But he's a man, so is he really the best choice? Sorry to any men. But rip, why'd she do that? Phoebe! Hi, Phoebe! Wow. Do you share a third of a brain with Phoebe and not Stieg now? No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. We'll never tell. Never tell. But Phoebe, how are you? How are you doing? What are you working on today? I think you said later, but let's see. Jessica says, am I working on outlining anymore? No. Am I crocheting and spacing out because my brain decided it's done with enough work today? Yes. Sometimes that's how it goes. Sometimes that is what happens. And that's okay. Maybe your brain is working in the back burner on it. Madison got 1,155 words and finished a chapter I've been on since May, April. Who's to say? That is absolutely incredible, Madison. Hello? I think this deserves. Nice. An absolute slay, Madison. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. This is about K-pop demon hunters. Not the kind of girlies we are. Really is not the kind of girl that I am. But Mullen gathered some inspo from Pinterest and started designing the landing page in Figma so I can get an idea of it before I make it in Kit. Oh, you are absolutely killing it. Also, I'm so intrigued by Figma because I've seen some girlies use in Figma. Girlies are you, and I also think Chris Fajaro. I have no idea her number. Fajaro. She has Local Heavens coming out this year. She also, I think, uses Figma or did use Figma in past videos. So I don't think I'll ever abandon my beloved Canva, but I'm very curious about her. Ooh, sprint formatting. Manuscript. Does this mean it also will be in my inbox at some point? Hello? Hello, Anna. Tuning up my outline. Incredible, Anna. Amazing work. Look at everybody doing amazing work today. Would we have gotten this work done without this sprint? I probably wouldn't have. But alas, no writing for me. The sprint, just boring work things for me. It's okay, Bombastus. We're here to support you anyway. I survived. Got my fries, burger, and a sweet tea. Amazing, Sayla. Oh, delish. And now you're out of the heat. Oh, that nice is literally going to make me cry at work. It's how I feel. That's how I feel. Cry if you want to. It's your workplace. Didn't quite work. Listen, my entire personality is K-pop Demon Hunters right now. Don't roll your eyes at me. I'm not rolling my eyes at you. I'm not rolling my eyes at you. I still need to watch it, but I currently am in a very specific mood, and I want to save K-pop Demon Hunters for when I'm not in that specific mood. Anyway, I'm reading a lot of romance right now. I'm trying to really up my romance game and, like, you know, figure shit out. But Jessica's with you. Oh my God. Oh my God, I do. Okay. All right. That's what next sprint. I'll do it first thing next sprint. Today I'm just here for the company. I love that. And that's what I'm here to also provide company for you all. It's more useful if you want to do some serious designing. But Canva works great for socials, etc. So I wouldn't worry. Fair enough. I just love trying new things, even if I'm really bad at them. Like, I think it was it Wendy who talked about Obsidian as a, like, organizing app thing. I tried it a little bit, but was a struggle for me mentally to figure it out. And I think I'm just too chaotic to fully have, like, a system like that. But oh my God, come over, we can watch it together. Our next writing retreat, watch. I almost said Cowboy Demon Hunters. That's not what it is. K-pop Demon Hunters. I've been hearing nothing but good things about it. Do a watch party in the Discord. I have no idea how to set that up, but if someone else wants to set that up, I will maybe attend. Do my best to attend. Let me pull up our next sprint, because I do think I'm going to do one more sprint. I think I have one more in me before I float off into the ether to have some thinking time. Let me see. Oh, we're going to do this one. We've used many timers today. How many timers have we used? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this will be 5. Mayhaps 5. Which 5 sprints is pretty good, if I do say so myself. Why we no pause? Thank you. There we go. Yeah, no Obsidian is Notion on crack. I'm good with my little Notion pages. It's very much, yeah. And the thing is, I barely use Notion, so it just did not seem worth it for me to fully explore every crevice of Obsidian at this point in time. Yeah, I got my systems, and they're not the most efficient, but they do exist. I'm just chaotic. I'm just very chaotic creatively, and Steve can attest to this because he's seen my scribbing pages, and they're a nightmare for anyone who has any sense of cohesion. I try, and yet no cigar. Yeah, but I think this is so silly. Does anyone else, and maybe it's just because I am truly the anxious fucking loser that I am, but it is somehow easier for me to check my email on my phone than it is on my computer. If I check my email on my computer, it feels too serious. Does anyone else notice that? Because I noticed myself doing that today, because I sent an email, and now, of course, I'm waiting for an email back, and I was, like, checking on my phone instead of the email that it pulled up on my computer. Stupid, but thank you, Sayla. I needed a little bit of reassurance, because I was like, wow, this is crazy. I don't understand Notion. I can't Notion. I don't understand how it works. Notion, I honestly got better at because I was making my own templates based off of other people's templates. So like I was looking at specifically Kristen Leatherman, if she's still here. I loved her Notion templates. She had a whole video where she was talking about her Notion templates and showing them. I was literally look at her thing and then figure out how to do it on my own Notion. And it took so long, but I understood it better and it was easier to use. So that's always my trick if anyone is like struggling with Notion. So wait, so are all your Scribia pages all in one file, each separate them out by project? They're separated out by project, but it's just because but I don't separate them out like series wise. So unless I'm actually actively drafting, like full drafting. So like I have so much, like all of my series are together. And so there's like everything everywhere all at once. But yeah, they are in different project files. Yeah, I'm not that much of a heathen. Yeah, most people try to do big aesthetic pages immediately instead of just taking notes with it, which is the point. Yeah. Milanote works just fine for me. It'd be better with the calendar function, but I'll survive. Yep. Can't buy plane tickets on my phone. That's a serious purchase. Me too. I cannot do that. Big purchases must be done on my computer. Yeah. Email responses, I always do it on my phone. I know, it just feels less serious to look at my phone. But more like booking plane tickets need to be on a big screen. Yeah. I need to be able to look at every single detail. I need to have multiple tabs open that are easily accessible. And I got to do it on both my screens. I have 2 monitors. I'm an elder millennial. Nothing is easier for me on the phone versus the computer. Being on Tumblr on my desktop? Ew, that's what the app is for. This is... I actually do currently have a Tumblr open on my computer. But that's just because some of my likes, the likes that I have, I like to, screen grab them and put them on in some of my Canva folders or in some of my Canva pages, I guess you'd call them. So otherwise, scrolling on Tumblr is specifically just for my phone. But sometimes when I like stuff, I have to pull it. And it's easier to do that on my desktop, or on my computer. My job is unfortunately super email centric, so I feel nothing anymore. I wish I could get to this place. I want to be this person, but my Am I back? I was spinning there for a second. The internet is struggling today. My internet's real jumpy, so this will be our last sprint. Notion and similar things look cool, but I could never get them into my workflow consistently. Yes. This is also my problem. I cannot. You're back. You're so back. We're so back, baby. I blame StreamYard. Yeah, 3. We're back. We're okay. We're good. Everything's fine. We're fine. But yeah, I can also not get them into my workflow. Like it just does not come together. The outline for the rest of the book is coming together, I fear. Why do you fear? I'm excited. I had to order the fridge when we moved in on my phone and it was stressful AF. Oh, I hate that. I forgot I could use Tumblr as a resource like that. Lol, my likes are a dumping ground. This is why, okay, Sayla, this is the key. And by key, I mean, this is things people do all the time. But I have an old Tumblr, which I'm sure people could find, that's specifically writing related. And then I have a new Tumblr that is specifically for this one niche that I am in as a fandom. I have a fandom niche that I am in that is specifically for that. And now all of my likes and things recently, I'm like, this is now research. So I can now use my Tumblr likes that are also a dumping ground of everything. But I've also curated my feed and the people I follow to be very specifically in this niche. And now it's paying dividends. So, but yeah, my old Tumblr was absolutely also a dumping ground. I haven't used Tumblr since 2008. Wow. It's time for a sprint. It's absolutely time for a sprint. And I'm going to be over here. I'm going to move myself to the moon, but we have 45 minutes. So good luck, everyone. Last sprint. Get some work done. Okay, at the end of our final sprint, I hope everyone got everything that you wanted to get done during the sprints. If not, just restart. Just restart the stream. You can start back at the other one. Because there's the sheer amount of times that this mini wheel of death has come up. It's like I'm really testing my internet here. But I did have a great time being the moon. And also spent most of that sprint looking. Oh, I would hope so. Am I too loud? Apologies. Didn't realize. Didn't think about it. Yeah, spent most of that sprint looking for a very specific video that I saved like half a year ago, and I found it. And yeah, so that was most of that sprint, and wrote down some stuff. So yeah, thank you. that was my pride and joy, my shining moment, literally. It's so funny. As the moon, yes. Basking in the moon as the moon. Thank you. Yeah, it's so silly. It's so silly, but I think I have to leave. I think I gotta go. 3, everyone. Okay, yeah. We had some silly times. We had some lovely times. It was a good time, and I'm gonna go eat some lunch. Much like Susan. Grayson, put some cookies in the oven. Don't tell my boss. My lips are sealed. I don't know. Just we're having a good time. Ooh, Mullen struggled with Kit and went over to Mailer Light to see if I have more flex on what I can design. Okay. All right. We'll see. I'm going to be waiting with bated breath to know, and then so I can sign up. You're very welcome, everyone. Thank you all for accompanying me today. You're so welcome. Having a good time. Might sprint tomorrow. Actually, no, sadly. Definitely you'll see me on Wednesday. Oh, some children are crying outside. It's definitely my cue to go. Love y'all so much. I'm going to pop out of here before my internet completely dies on me. So yeah, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Thanks for being here. Bye.